People who have broke off a wedding days, hours before. What happened? My wife's cousin broke it off with his then fiancée, because he wasn't ready to commit. They had been engaged for around a year, and were having a destination wedding in Alaska. Family from all over the US were on their flights a couple days before the wedding when we all got a text from his father. It just said that the wedding had been called off, and please pray for the former fiancés. Most people just went to Alaska anyway, and made a vacation of it, but it was 3 months ago, and it is still a shitshow. A whole year of engagement, and he waited until 3 days before to call it. My mom's friend was dating a man with a drinking problem. When he asked her to marry him, she said she would marry him if he never has another drink again. He agreed to give up alcohol for her. The night before the wedding, his friends threw him a bachelor party with alcohol and he drank. When he walked down the aisle he was staggering a bit and she noticed. "Do you take this man to be your lawful, wedded husband?" "No, I don't." They paused the wedding, went to the back with the priest for a counseling session. The priest came out and sent all the guests home. My mom, the day before she was supposed to marry her fiancé, she realized she didn't really love him, and called it off. Mom's fiancé moved away and Mom had me a few years later. Now he is back in town and whenever Mom sees him she just awkwardly has to say hi. I was getting really stressed due to family drama. His mom trying on the dress I wanted, being told my wedding was too small. At the time, DH and I lived several hours apart and I wanted to get married where I grew up, while his mom wanted us to get married where he was from. I wanted to get married at my dad's and have a party at his house, and then head to a hotel. 40 days before the wedding, we eloped instead. Best decision ever. We still got married, but on our own terms. We had a reception a month after our original wedding was planned. My sister broke off her wedding minutes after she said I do. The wedding's reception dinner, that was supposed to take place later that day, was called off, and guests left after my father announced it. Why she did it is still a mystery. The reason she gave us is that she didn't feel like marrying him anymore. I was still young at the time, so after they exchanged the "I do" I went playing with my friends only to see people leaving with an expression of awe in their faces. According to stories I've heard from some cousins, her fiancé said something to her that totally shifted her mood that day. Although she didn't show it, she went inside and called Dad, and told him to call the wedding off. We don't talk about it anymore. I still wish I could know what happened exactly that day.